What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters, and welcome to No Life to Metal. Just got home from the gym. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I need a shower. However, the mailman met me at the door and handed me a big package. So it's time for a big edition of... That's right, time... The mail! That's right, time for the mail. And this edition of the mail is brought to you by a guy I've shown stuff before quite a bit. He is a super generous guy. His name is Greg the Egg. He runs a channel called Blackmore Rules. I love his channel because he makes me laugh. He really does. He's a funny guy. I got my handy knife. And he shows all kinds of stuff. He's very much into the traditional heavy metal stuff. Lots of classic hard rock. Obviously, being Blackmore Rules, being one of his name, he's a huge fan of Deep Purple and Richie Blackmore. Likes a bit of pop punk and those kind of things. And yeah, just a great guy. And he's way too generous. He always gives me stuff. So I'm rambling because I'm trying to get all the tape off this package, and I'm almost there. And one more cut, and we should be good. And there we go. Alright, so let's see what is in this gigantic box. I really have absolutely no idea. He didn't tell me anything. He just said, hey, I sent you a package. So that's what we know so far. Okay, so what is in here? There we go. Alright. At the very top of the box is a youth jersey from the WHL, Western Hockey League. So this will be going to either my grandson, who is a hockey player, or if he's not interested in it, it'll be going to the local hockey club here, who donates all the equipment to all the different kids so they can play hockey. So that's awesome. He actually did tell me there was 2 packages coming, but the other one didn't get here yet, so I don't know what the other one is. But all right, so there is a this is awesome, a Motorhead War Pig or Snaggletooth. That's what I've always called. You know, the Motorhead guy is Snaggletooth, but it's a War Pig action figure. And he also sent me, not too long ago, I've actually got it sitting right here on right next to my desk, if I can get it off without knocking over other stuff. The one he sent me last time was Rob Halford. So, part of the same series, Motorhead, War Pig. Very cool. Alright. Oh wait, maybe there's another one of those. There is another one of those in here. It's the Beast. It's the devil from the front of Iron Maiden's The Number of the Beast. So there you go. That's Satan. Hello.
Hey.
On your way home?
I am. Did you start making food yet?
Yeah, it's already in the oven.
Okay.
I'll see you in a few minutes.
Sure, I'll be there in a minute.
Alright, I'm recording a video real quick, so that's why I'm rushing you off.
Okay, fine.
Alright, I love you, bye. Okay, sorry about that interruption. So there are some other things in here. There's a little bag with a Canadian quarter. Seriously, that's what's in this bag. And there's a little sticker in here, a little note in here that says, a Canadian quarter, 25 cents. So there you go. There's a book in here, Turn It Up, Love, Life, and Death, Southern Style, My Years with Lynyrd Skynyrd by Ron Eckerman. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. I am a Skynyrd fan, and it should be interesting. I'm looking to see if there's any photos to show you guys, but it looks like it's 99% text. There are some photos throughout. There's the infamous plane that caused the death of several band members. That actually was supposed to be Aerosmith's plane, and Aerosmith's pilot's like, I ain't flying that plane. So Aerosmith wouldn't fly because their pilot wouldn't fly that plane. So ended up going to Lynyrd Skynyrd, and we all know what happened from there. Okay, next up is, this looks like a huge banner, and that's exactly what it is, I think. I'm not going to take it out because it looks just huge. But this is a Kiss, one of those big silk Kiss banners. And I do have a bunch of them that I have them hanging on the ceiling in my office. So I have to take this one out and check it out. I don't want to open it up now because it's just big and it'll just make a mess. But it's pretty cool. Okay, so what else is in here? There's a t-shirt in here, which I'll wait till last. There's another t-shirt in here. There's a CD. Oh, cool. Skull Fist paid in full. I do have some Skull Fist, but I don't have this one. So very cool. Looking forward to checking that out. What year did this come out? Just brand new. Brand new, 2022. So looking forward to checking that out. I didn't even realize Skull Fist had a new album out, so that's awesome. Another book. Tommy Bolin, In and Out of Deep Purple. That should be an interesting one. Now this one here, I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to pass it on to a friend of mine who's a huge Tommy Bolin fan, because I know he would really love it. But anyhow, I will read it first and then pass it on. So very cool. Thank you, Greg. What now? Oh, this is cool. I love these things. I collect them. I've got tons of them. But this is Max Webster. This is not one you're going to find floating around the United States very often, of course. But Kim Mitchell in the center here with the funky socks on. Went on to have a very successful solo career. But these guys were a little more weird, kind of progressive at times, funky at times. Very, very different band, but I love Max Webster. I have all their albums and then some, so great stuff. Here's another one. This is another Canadian artist, one of my favorites, Pat Travers. I did back in the day, about a year or two ago, I did a best Canadian releases of 1978, and Pat Travers was my number one. My very first concert was seeing Pat Travers opening for Aerosmith on the Black Pearl tour, so I am a huge Pat Travers fan to this day. Matter of fact, he's got a brand new album out that I just picked up, and I'll be showing it in my next vinyl update video. Another Canadian band. This is the Killer Dwarfs. Very cool. I actually have sitting here, and I can't get the camera over there, but an autographed Daryl Dwarf drumhead that's framed and hanging on my wall. So I do love the Killer Dwarfs. Stand Tall will always be my favorite album from them because it was the album that I discovered them on. And then Ronnie Lee Keel. Two killer guitar players in this band. So you've got Brian J. and Mark Ferrari. And there's another one. This is Vinnie Moore, who was a solo artist back in the day. This is on Relativity, but Vinnie Moore these days has been playing with UFO. Alright, so there are some vinyl albums in here. So first of all, we got Point Blank, and I like this band. I don't have this album yet, but this is Southern Rock. They did have a couple hits. They had a crossover hit too, a song called "Oh Nicole," which I think is a great song. Just a great hooky, rock and roll song. So, Point Blank, Southern Rock, vinyl. This is Tommy going along with the read. Tommy Bolin, Private Eyes. This looks to be is this a U? Nope, this is a Canadian pressing. See, I got a stack going on here that's kind of wobbly. Okay, there's another record in here. Trooper Hot Shots. This is a great album. It's a best of collection, but I really like the packaging on this one because, unlike the U.S. pressing, which does not have it has the bullet holes printed on there. This one actually has the holes cut into it, as you can see, and it's a gatefold. Whereas the U.S. pressing of this same album is just a single sleeve. No cutouts whatsoever. But Trooper, they're just a classic heavy metal, the classic hard rock band from Canada. Kind of pushing towards the glammy side or the poppy side of hard rock. Just big hooks, and I just dig them. I've liked Trooper. Their first album is probably their heaviest album. But regardless, great band from Canada. This is interesting. This is Thor, live in Detroit. The Mighty Thor. And it's autographed on the back. I don't know who it's autographed to. To Norm. I don't know who Norm is, but hey, Norm, I got your record. And it's autographed to Norm. And it says, "My fellow rock warrior, 2018." Thor. So, very cool. I don't have that one either, so. And looks like there's one more record in here. Maybe two more records. Oh, right on. To add to my ever-growing Osmond collection, this is the Osmonds Live, and this is the Osmonds Live. Yeah, being the biggest Osmond collector in the VC, I had to have this one, and there you go. I finally have it now. I really do have a lot of Osmonds. Not necessarily a fan, but people keep sending them, so I have them. And then finally, this is a nice little rarity. Oh wow, it's even signed to me. Wow, live at the Marquee. This is a live album that was only released in Canada. Was it on Capitol? Yeah, it was on Capitol, but I think it was like a promotional thing. So it wasn't like something you could buy in the stores. But yeah, it looks like it's signed by Brian Vollmer and maybe, let's see, Daryl Gray. Yeah, it's got to be Daryl Gray on the bottom, because there's one more signature on the bottom down here. And it's either Daryl Gray. I don't think it's Fritz, because Fritz always signs Fritz, and he always draws little sticks next to his autograph. But that's definitely Brian Vollmer's autograph up there. So that's way cool. And that was on the bottom of the package. Now there are a couple T-shirts, so let's check out what's on the T-shirts. There's 2 black ones and a white one. So, so we got the first one here, which is black, none more black, and if I can get inside of it, I'll turn it around and see what it is. Ah, wow. Very cool Scorpion shirt. What does it say on it? Rock you like a hurricane. That's pretty cool. And it's got the tour dates on the back, but they're printed in black, so you can't see it, because it's none more black, of course. And then another black shirt. This is clearly a Spinal Tap shirt. Or is this blue? It might be blue. Actually, I think it's blue. It's kind of dark in here, but on the camera it looks blue, so I'm going to bet it's blue. So let's see what this one is. Chicken Foot! Of course, it's Joe Satriani, and it was like an all-star band. I don't think Chicken Foot's together anymore. They put out like 2 or 3 albums. Yeah, very cool. Chicken Foot. I think they put out 2 albums and maybe a live album. Oh, now I'm going to have to look, because Chicken Foot. Let's see what's going on here, because I can't remember. Alright, so they've got albums. Yeah, they put 2 albums out, and then a live album as well, so I was correct. So they have two studio albums and a live album, a bunch of singles and whatnot, but that's it. And then I think they're done. But yeah, it was Michael Anthony and Sammy Hagar and Joe Satriani and the dude from the Red Hot Chili Peppers on drums. I can't remember his name. But Chicken Foot. And then finally, I'm really hoping it's a white shirt, so I'm really hoping that this is a Donny Osmond shirt. I'm not really hoping that, but he has sent me Donny Osmond shirts in the past, so. Oh, nope. Better. Far better. An Aerosmith 77 tour shirt reprint. Very cool. I dig this shirt. I love that pose of the band too. Classic pose from the 70s. And that is it for this package. That's my package from Greg the Egg. Do check his channel out. Blackmore Rules. I put a link below so you can click on it. Thank you for watching. God bless and stay strong. I gotta go shower. Yeah.